My friends, welcome in to Studio De Jeffrey. It's nice to be with you on this lovely, what day of the week is it? Monday. On this lovely Monday. Sometimes I don't know what day of the week it is. And I think that's okay. That happens. Jerry Jones was talking today and he said some stuff. And when Jerry says some stuff, we got to talk about the stuff that Jerry talked about, even when it's stuff that's kind of dumb. So here we go. This is brought to you by my friends at Bet Online, your number one source for all your college basketball betting this season. Get analysis of every play, prop, and point at Bet Online. Latest odds, bracket contests, team matchups, game trends, updated odds for everything from live games, conference championships, right through to the Final Four and championship game where we are now at your college basketball headquarters. They got you covered for all the sports. Head to the website, use your mobile device to sign up. Receive your 50% welcome bonus for your first deposit. Use that promo code BELIEVE, BLEAV, to receive your bonus. BetOnline.ag, where the game starts. Hi, everybody. Party at Jeff's. First, we'll address Bing, who said, "Hey, Jeff, how are you doing?" I'm good. I'm good. If you only get content from me on the YouTube, it's been a little bit sporadic, but that's just because when you are adjusting to a life of doing morning radio, time can get wonky on you. Time will get wonky on you. And then you throw in that I'm not going to go live while my teammates are live at 97.1 The Freak here in DFW. And on the iHeartRadio app, if you're outside the listening area, I am on from 7 to 11 a.m. with Kevin Turner and Julie Dobbs. You don't want to go live while your teammates are live. So thankfully, the Mavericks have a 6 o'clock game, which means the downbeat just went off the air. Hello. Why don't you want to do Scoutcast? I want to do Scoutcast. I love Vach. It's just my times to go live these days are pretty much when I'm like, oh, yes, I can right now. And so it's hard to schedule things. Okay. Anyway, Jerry Jones, let's go. Jerry Jones. Jerry and I got beef right now. Now, also, you have to remember it's Jerry Jones, and he isn't really making decisions. But generally, when he talks, it means that he's saying what somebody told him. And Jerry Jones today, let me get it from Clarence Hill. I was hoping it was just a misspeak or Clarence misconstruing something, but it doesn't look that way. Jerry Jones said the Cowboys are not considering moving Terence Steele to left guard. He says Steele is too valuable as a swing tackle tandem behind starters Tyler Smith and Tyron Smith. Then the quote tweet, Jerry Jones said the Cowboys will address left guard from within or in the draft. He said he wouldn't hesitate taking an offensive lineman with the 26th pick. All right, I got to tell you something. All right. Ebby says in the chat, he can't make the final call on who's starting at guard tackle, right? That's correct. And I know that's important. Jerry doesn't make the final decision. But if that's what the people in the building are thinking right now, I just got to say, as a guy who's been talking about how the Cowboys have been slaying the offseason, this is some dumbassery. Point one, Terence Steele is better than Tyron Smith at right tackle. He is. Point two, this one might be closer as Tyron keeps getting older and banged up. But point two, Tyron Smith is better than Tyler Smith at left tackle. Point three, Tyler Smith is better than me at left guard. If Tyron Smith is my right tackle and Tyler Smith is my left tackle and Terence Steele's not playing guard, which he shouldn't, I don't even have a left guard. And now I'm going into an NFL draft doing the one thing I told the Cowboys we're not allowed to do, and that is going into an NFL draft butt-ass naked at a position. They're going to get to 26 and be like, boy, I better pick a left guard or I'm up S Creek. Reason number 17. I don't know about that last point. You seem beefy. I'm not beefy, sir. Most people think I look deathly skinny, but I'll tell you, I'm going to yoga sculpt in addition to all my volleyballs. The volleyballs lose the weight. The sculpt gives me almost a muscle, but not quite. I'm in my prime. You back off. So here's the other thing. Tyler Smith was fine at left tackle. He was fine at left tackle. You know where he's even better at? Left guard. And you know where Tyron Smith is the best at? Left tackle, which means your best five, Tyron, Tyler, Zach, Terrence. It's a lot of T's. That's your best five. And it puts Tyron at his best spot, Tyler at his best spot, Terence at his best spot. Everybody's at their best spot. And you have the best available option playing every position. That ain't hard. And so here's the other thing. There's just one more thing. So I'm studying these guys for the draft. I enjoy doing that. This year, I'll probably get to maybe 125-ish guys as opposed to 150 to 200. Here's the other thing is let's go to the draft. I'm going to go into the draft butt naked. I don't have a left guard. Unless you're going to say it's Chuma Edoga, who they signed in free agency, who's been a tackle his whole career. But anyway, he's been a backup most of his life, NFL life. Osiris Torrance, Florida. If you took him at the 26th spot, I think that's okay. I think he's a nice prospect. I think that would be okay. TCU guard, Avila. If you took him at 26, not for me. If you took him in the second round, great. After those two, this is the weirdest guard year I've ever seen in that I don't have another guy. I don't have another guy that I think is an NFL starter in year one. It's two dudes. Two. So the Cowboys would be going in there and be like, all right, well, we're going to pick one of them two at 26. That is a terrible idea, drafting. It's stupid. That's not how we draft. The way we draft is we pick the best player because we're not desperate anywhere. Jerry, you son of a biscuit. Good news is they'll have to practice before they play football. And as long as Terence Steele is ready for camp and all that, surely this is all going to be undone and it's going to turn out that Jerry is incorrect. But at the moment, all I got is what he said. That's all I got. Brad, you were my bully at Allen High School, class of 04. Love listening to you, brother. Great takes. I will tell you, I think this is probably not too uncommon. I was both a bully and bullied. I think that happened to a lot of people. So I'm sorry, and I love you. And I hope the people who are mean to me are sorry too. As we become adults, I love you. We should have known the good offseason moves were going to be followed up by some weird Jarrah stuff from Brighton. That is true. Darnell Washington at 26. Thoughts? I would be okay with Darnell Washington at 26. He's a tight end from Georgia. He's like 6'7", 270 pounds. And the only reason I'd be okay with Darnell Washington at 26 is because Darnell Washington is an NFL caliber blocker right now. So if you are looking for a tight end that's going to step in as a rookie and just crush it and have incredible production, I believe my buddy Dave Hellman just wrote an article on this. Doesn't happen all that often. But if you told me that I promise you, you're going to be putting a guy on the field that if they don't account for him is a hellified athlete after the catch, and when you want to run the ball or pass protect, he's an NFL caliber blocker. I mean, way better than NFL caliber for a tight end. He's kind of a 6th offensive lineman. That works for me. I would take that. I sure would. Doing a mock today. I hadn't planned to, but I'm not afraid to. I don't know if you guys know that. I'll go mock drafting in a heartbeat. I was just watching. So yeah, I've been spending today trying to get caught up on offensive linemen. So I've watched a couple more guards, a couple of tackles. Do a mock. Do you trust using a first-round pick for a tight end? There hasn't been much historical greatness. No, I don't. I don't love a tight end, but I think Darnell's different because his ceiling is so high and his floor is he's going to block his ass off. So he's going to be useful regardless. I'm not counting on him to be 800 yards as a rookie. Do a mock. Okay, fine. All right. Do a mock. Do a damn mock. Hold on. I'm still only going 3 rounds. And to the guy who jumped up in my comments to tell me that was lazy and I'm not doing my job. This isn't my job, jerk. Just create content. My job is not the NFL draft. My job is lots of stuff. Most of the guys who are doing 7-round drafts don't know what the crap they're talking about. The only guys who do are Dane Brugler and Lance Zierlein, and they do this all year round because they're badasses. PFF mock draft. I use PFF just because I tried Pro Football Networks, and I disagree with their rankings way more than I disagree with Pro Football Focus's. And so I will use this one. All right, PFF. Public versus PFF board. We'll lean it towards public care for positional value. Let's go like 30%. Draft for needs. Yeah, but let's lower it towards the middle. Randomness. Let's crank it up a little. I am the Cowboys. I am 3 rounds. I will share my screen. Share screen. Why does it say there's 2 of them open? There's not 2 of them open. Oh, okay, there's an old one. Sharing screen. There we go. All right. 3 rounds. Did I put it fast? Is there a fast? Enter draft. Start draft. All right. So let's talk about it. We look at our little board here. And we do have Osiris Torrance and Steve Avila, the 2 best guard prospects in the draft. We have both of them on the board and available. Corners, who I think are worthy of being considered at this pick, involve Cam Smith at South Carolina and Emmanuel Forbes at Mississippi State. Is there another one up here? Oh, Deonte Banks, who would be my favorite of all 3. Michael Mayer at tight end. I love Kalijah Kancey. He's going to be the shortest armed defensive tackle in the history of the league, but he really is like 80% mini Aaron Donald. And I said 80%. Don't say I said Aaron Donald. Will McDonald's kind of fun. He's one of those pass rushers that has all the tools you like that hadn't really put them together yet. But if he does, he's going to be awesome. What the hell is Tanner McKee doing up here? Okay. Mozzie Smith is a defensive tackle that's gotten some traction. I think mostly because Daniel Jeremiah mocked him to the Cowboys. And I think my boy John Owning is a big fan. I cannot take a guy in the first round who has half a sack in his career. He's a run plugger. I would love to have him on my football team. I would not love using the 26th overall pick when I got corners and tackles and pass rushers and offensive linemen. I can't take a run plugger in the first round. Now, let me just see if they've criminally underrated anyone. Not really. So I would be choosing between Kalijah Kancey, Deonte Banks. You could consider Josh Downs. Might be a little early. Little wide receiver, but a bigger catch radius and really hard to freaking cover. Emmanuel Forbes, Cam Smith, Osiris Torrance, Steve Avila. My best player there is either Deonte Banks or Kalijah Kancey. And so, hey, Cowboys, why don't you play your best offensive lineman at their best spots? And then I don't have to go reaching for a player. Who wants to trade? Anybody want to trade where I don't go far back? Rams at 36. Packers at 45. All right, let's check in with the Rams. You want 26? I want 36. And I want to go to, I want 69 for 90? I want 69 for 120? No, you're the one who wants to come up. You want to go up 10 spots into the first round? Yeah, I want to come up 60 spots with my next pick. Go. Captain Trade Down has ridden for the first time this year. Oh my God, that was so fun. Steve Avila is still there. Cam Smith is still there. Will McDonald, Emmanuel Forbes is still there. He's so skinny. He's such a good player. How about Jahmyr Gibbs? Anybody want to have some real fun? Can I trade again? Carolina, you want to come up? You don't have any picks that I care about. Hold on. We're just going to get wild as hell. I want 45 and 78. For if I go down 9 spots and add a third round pick, 32% chance of being I don't give a crap. Well, then don't call here again. All right, we'll pick a player. Let me check the chat. It's been a while. Let's see. The Rams came up for Darnell Wright, offensive tackle. See, and now you're starting to get to a spot where you're like, no, I'm trading down with a target in mind, and if he goes away, it's bad. But at this point, I could be looking at Steve Avila to compete to be my left guard, Cam Smith and Emmanuel Forbes. How high are they on my tight end? Do they hate him? Oh, yeah. Here we go. Let's have some fun. I'm going to take Darnell Washington. Let's have some fun. We're back up at 58. I've lost a lot of the corners I like. Ooh, that's the one corner I still got to watch is Julius Brents. I don't have his all 22. I'm going to have to track it down. Tyler Scott at 58? Or is that too early? Henley's kind of fun, but Pro Football Focus is too high on him. Tank Dell is fun. Garrett Williams is fun. Damn, it turns out I've run out of the players I love somewhere around pick 56, huh? That's not too early. I'm going to take Tyler Scott. I'm going to take this a wide receiver. Problem is I need a guard, but there's not one I love. So I'm going to tell you that don't worry about what Jerry said because that crap don't matter. We're going to take Tyler Scott. Cincinnati. Fun. Kind of Tyler Lockett-ish. We're back up at 69. I haven't taken a corner yet, have I? I really like Garrett Williams. The only thing is that he's going to have to be a slot in the NFL, I think. Rush is okay. Oh, we could do Hendon Hooker just to have lots of fun, huh? Oh, I am going to have to remember I'm going to have to do a lot of scrolling. Oh, dude, Kayshon Boutte. Nobody even talks about him anymore. He didn't have a great combine, and he had a lot of weird stuff. But the son of a bitch can play. You guys want a running back? We could take a running back. Let me see. Who have I taken? How do I figure that out? I already forgot who I've taken, guys. We took Darnell Washington. We took Tyler Scott. That's it so far. We got a receiver. We got a tight end. So we don't need a receiver. We don't need a tight end, but we could do more offense. I've still got A-Chain and Charbonnet, two good backs. If I'm going to pick a back, I'm probably going to wait one more pick. Is there anybody else that they criminally underrate that I really like? Both of them, Kayshon Boutte and Jaden Reed. I should have waited on wide receiver. Let's go position by position. We'll keep both those guys in mind. When do we pick again? We're at 69, and we don't pick again until 90. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. Well, I don't need an offensive tackle. Interior offensive line. No. The third best guard tore his ACL at the combine. I have not taken a corner. Oh, I like Garrett Williams. Can he play outside in the NFL? I do like him, though. And there's the one corner I got to watch is Caillou Blue Kelly. Yeah, let's do Garrett Williams. And then I think this will be my last pick in the first 3 rounds. So let's see. Did I lose both of the running backs I wanted? I did, but I'm over it because it's just running back. I do like Evans. I like Johnson. I like Spears. I like Miller. We could do Tajay Spears. Throw him in the mix. See if he's going to be the guy after Pollard. Let's get rid of filtering positions. I bet Andre Carter's worth this pick. I don't have freaking Army tape. I need to get some. I am going to take Tajay Spears. Let's just get us a running back. Have some fun. You can take Parker Washington and load up at There's no way all these dudes are going to be here. Can I double dip at receiver? Do I have your permission? Take Boutte over a running back? Because I want to. Or Jaden Reed if you want to take a guy that you feel more confident about. I need to know, chat. Can I do whatever I want? I know I need people in the trenches. It just hasn't worked out for me. I will select. I mean, what this is telling me is you had some options. You could have some options at 90 that play receiver. That would be freaking lovely. But just for fun to balance out the mock, should I not pick an extra receiver? Because I already took one. I got CD. I got Cooks. I got Tyler Scott. I got Michael Gallup. I could be ready to get rid of Gallup. Just for fun. Let's take a freaking running back. Let's make people happy. Let's take a damn running back. Stay in your seat. They're grading your draft. And we still don't have a left guard. There, I did a mock draft. I would have taken Butte there. I would have taken either Butte or Jaden Reed. I would have taken another wide receiver. That's what I would have done. All right. That was more than I planned to do today. You guys are jerks for making me mock draft. I demand one super chat of $1 from someone. This is my demand. This is America. This is your world. Jeff's wiped out trying to make the best of it. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, kind of. If the Cowboys drafted like this, we would lose our damn minds. In a good or bad way. Well, you guys don't understand. Draft's supposed to be fun. You got to get up in there and mix it up a little bit. One more for safekeeping? Sure. Hold on. Let me take a screenshot of this one. Let me, where did it go? Whoop. Screenshot. And this time I'm probably not going to take a running back. Save. I got an F for taking Darnell Washington. This is why you don't care what other people think. Mock 327. Save. All right. So that one was done. New mock. I could just sit here and mock all damn day. Care for positional value a little bit. Should I change anything on it? Let's do less random. And let's do more PFF board, maybe. I don't know. Let's try it again. Start the draft. All the names are the same. This is boring. Take Osiris Torrance or see if there's a trade down where I move very little and take Osiris Torrance. But watch, if I move to 35, I'm going to lose Osiris Torrance. I'm going to be pissed about it. Only one way to find out. No, I don't want more picks, though. What if we just take him? What if we did an offensive line in the first round draft? Here, I would take Deontay Banks or Osiris Torrance. That's kind of about it. Let's do an offensive line draft. Show me Osiris. Why the hell not? Second round. I like the Baylor defensive tackle. Get you a run stuffer in the second round instead of the first. It could be fun. Boy, they love Tank Dell. Let's go through by position here. Because with their rankings, I don't know where my guys are going to be. Okay, receivers. Tyler Scott's still sitting there. But there's so many good options at wide receiver. I'm going to wait on it. Tight ends. Show me my corners. Get rid of my tight ends. Garrett Williams, Eli Ricks, Darius Rush. Man, I'm surviving at corner as is. I can just add a guy that's depth that can hopefully play next year. I got my O lineman. Who's your BPA, Jeff? Who is your best player available? God, it might be Tyler Scott. They have somebody misranked anywhere? Not that I can see. Oh, the problem is that I've gotten rid of all the players. Idiot. How would you unsort? Jeff's best player. You want to have some fun with the defensive tackle? Get you a big old 340-pound man all up in there. You could do Derek Hall. You could do Tyler Scott. You could do Hendon Hooker if you really want to mix it up. Let's just be way different. Hey, my big guy, my big Baylor D tackle. I mean, it's a little bit up and down, but my big old hefty dude got some burst to him. Getting into the backfield and stuff. I like it. And in the third round, I could do a corner. Wait, have I done a receiver yet? No, I have not. So I can do a receiver here. I like Jaden Reed and Kayshon Boutte, but I'm going to take Boutte and feel less safe about it. How often do you make picks that you feel like, this one could be bad. This could not work out for me, and it could be a poor idea, and you do it and it turns out great. I don't know, but I think I'm going to go for it. I like Boutte. I think he's super talented. I'm taking him. There you go. 2 drafts. How about that? I got to screenshot it, and then I can get out of here. Shoop. Save. What did I name the other one? Mach 327. Mach 327. 2. And now I can share it on Twitter. We can see what people like the best. Ooh, Formula's in the building. Hello. Oh my God, everybody's in the building. Hold on now. John Ryan, I love you. You the best. Brett Bender, I love you. You the best. Scoutcast update. Jeff's schedule doesn't. How about John Michael Schmitz and move him to guard? Hold on, which one is that? I like Tippmann at Wisconsin. Michael Schmitz is Minnesota. Maybe. Let me get back to you on that. Does KT still watch film? Not really. He knows a bunch of the guys, but not really. But don't worry, I got Matt Cather now. And Hellman and I are going to do a draft show every Sunday, starting this Sunday at different brass taps throughout the Metroplex. This Sunday, Saxy, noon to 1. Hellman and I, draft daddies. Who'd you rather pick at 26 if they were all there? AA, Benton, Mozzie, or Breesy? Why am I brain farting? Who's AA? Help me out. Where's my board? Why am I brain farting on who AA is? Let me get, my mock out of here. Is that draft going to be on the Freak? It is. It is indeed. I'm going to stop sharing screen. Just put my face back up here. Brass Tap Rockwall. That's on the schedule. I think it's the 9th. April 9th, 12 to 1. We'll be at the Brass Tap in Rockwall. Oh, the Northwestern kid. Yeah. The super tester. Out of those 4, I would go probably Breesy, Mozzie, Benton, AA. I don't know, but I don't want any of them at 26. Breesy, I could kind of understand and have some excitement about what his tape was like, not this year, but the year before, and understanding he had a lot going on this year. Those other guys at 26, it ain't really for me. Brass Tap Flower Mound. Is that one on the schedule? Hold on. Let me check my tweet history at Time for Jeffrey. Follow me on Instagram at Time for Jeffrey. The schedule for our draft show, Brass Taps. April 2nd, Saxy. April 9th, Rockwall. April 16th, Roanoke. April 23rd, Richardson. That's what we got. So check me out on 97.1 The Freak, 7 to 11 a.m. All right, everybody, have a great day. I'm going to go watch the Mavericks. Luka gets to play because they decided his technical wasn't real. Don't worry, he'll get another one. I'll still win my stake bet. How do we feel about tight end at 26? Most NFL are also in the 3rd round, 4th round. But that's why we trade down. Took Darnell Washington. We're going to trade down. We're not going to take him at 26. We're taking him a little later. We're going to get it all figured out. It's going to be good. All right, I love you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I got to go. Remember, you have no idea what anybody's going through.